Thank you for joining us today for Cafe Jesus Daily Word. Today we're in Proverbs 23. And before we get there, let's go to Father in prayer. Father God, thank you again for this session. We ask you, Lord, these things that you saved for us, written for our example, people long ago who had real problems. They were real people in real times. They still apply to us freshly today. So, Lord, use my lips and voice, but speak directly, Lord, as a teacher to these that have tuned in, that wish for you to sanctify them, Lord. For the caption says, as a man thinks, so he is. Often a man thinks wrong, as your word points out. Often a man thinks way too highly of himself. Lord, let us receive your word humbly, and Lord, continue to make us contrite as you sanctify us each and every day. And we give you thanks for sending your Son, Jesus, to save us from our eternal sins, Lord. And we continue in the sayings of Solomon. These were wise Hebrew sayings, but sometimes we're a few verses long. Saying 7. Now, when you sit to dine with a ruler, note what's before you. In fact, put the knife to your throat. Don't go ape nuts when you see a great feast before you. Careful now. If you've been given to gluttony, do not crave his delicacies, for that food is deceptive. That alone can put you in debt to him. Saying 8. Do not wear yourself out to get rich. In other words, don't work 24/7 around the clock, 7 days a week. Tiring, neglecting your family, neglecting your wife, neglecting your life until you wind up in a gurney on a hospital bed, and the chaplain's trying to give you last rites. You're giving all your money to the doctor to keep you alive. Do not trust in your own cleverness. Cast but a glance at riches, for they are gone quickly. For they surely will sprout wings and fly off like an eagle. Saying 9. Do not eat the food of a begrudging host, nor crave his delicacies. For he is the kind of person who is always thinking about the cost. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart's not with you. He will vomit up the little that you've eaten, and you've wasted your compliments. Saying 10. Do not speak to fools, for they scorn your prudent words. Saying 11. Do not move an ancient boundary stone or encroach on the fields of the fatherless, for their defender is strong. He will take up his case against you. Saying 12. Apply your heart to instruction, and do not your ears hear the word of knowledge. Saying 13. Do not withhold discipline from a child, for if you punish them with the rod, they will not die. Punish them with the rod, save them from death. Saying 14. My son, if your heart's wise, then your heart will be glad indeed. My innermost being will rejoice when your lips speak what is right. Saying 15. Do not let your heart envy sinners, but always be zealous for the fear of the Lord. There is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Saying 16. Listen, my son, and be wise. Set your heart on the right path. Do not join those who drink too much wine or gorge themselves on meat. As drunkards and gluttons, they both become poor, and drowsiness clothes them in rags. Saying 17. Listen to your father who gave you life. Do not despise your mother when she is old. Buy the truth and do not sell it. Wisdom and instruction and insight as well. The father of the righteous has great joy. A man who fathers a wise son rejoices in him. And may your father and your mother rejoice. May she be who gave you birth be joyful. Saying 18. My son, give me your heart. Let not your eyes delight in my ways. For an adulterous woman is a deep pit. Don't want to go there. A wayward wife is also a narrow well. Don't want to fall into that either. Like a bandit, she lies in wait and multiplies the unfaithful among men. Last thing of the day, saying 19. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has strife? Who has complaints? Will anybody hear them? Who has needless bruises? Who has bloodshot eyes? Those who linger over wine, who go to sample bowls of mixed wine. Do not gaze at the wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup, when it goes down smoothly, for in its end it bites like a snake and poisons like a viper. Your eyes will see strange sights. Your mind will imagine confusing things. You will be like one sleeping on the high seas, lying on the top of the rigging. They hit me, you'll say, but I'm not hurt. They'll beat me, but I it. When I wake up, I'll go find or look for another drink, and this is exactly the addictions of what an alcoholic does. Well, I hope the word of the Lord's taught you something new today. Give him thanks and praise because he woke you up today. He has a purpose for you. Find out what that is. Till next time, if the Lord keeps me around, I'll see you tomorrow. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Have a great day.